Welcome to Boise, Idaho, set alongside the Greenbelt and the relaxing Boise River. This afternoon, fired up to bring you the iconic blue turf and the Boise State Broncos as they open another season. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Rebels' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Broncos offense will have the football first. Leaves it with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more.
Oh, a lot of space. Turning it on. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football
game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistent.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Bringing the heat. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air on on second down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Flips it out on the screen. To the 15. It's a seam wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 7 over the Rebels. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Find his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Takes a handoff. It's Sherrod. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Sweet cut there. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that one's incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football. And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long. And right there, I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a little space. Oh, he's got some space. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man, they've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate in this one now to try to find their footing and get back in this game. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. The Rebels will call on their punt team. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback running on the draw. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, better look out. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now improvising. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution.
Wide open spaces. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. First and 10 coming up. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Quick completion to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Rebels are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll leave it with him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. football with the run.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
To the air, it's Madsen. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. Can't get him to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Sherrod. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Snap from the gun on third down. Makes the grab on the left. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And some room to work. Turning on the Jets. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short.
Here we go.
From the red zone, it's Sherrod. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. It's third and goal and third and long. Trying to bull his way in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a fourth and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, fourth down, offense has to make a decision.
Trying to surge it in. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll start this drive from the 42. On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He's got 67 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. To the ground, he's got it again. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for space. It's Gaines. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. A full dive to haul that one in. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Oh, he missed it. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Looking to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll start the third quarter with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. Pulls it in down the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Give to the back. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I don't think the defense was expecting run on that play. 2nd and forever. They were all dropping back into coverage. They got gashed.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball, look out on the right. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Broncos. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play, and this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back on the option. The give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Snags it quickly on the left. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. After the filthy move, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got it behind the line. It's Terry. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to beat.
Headed to the end zone. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hainsworth. There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Rebels are on the move. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Wilkerson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Rebels are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 20. And after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's up to 90 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick pass on the jet motion. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead, and it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat. Get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll send out the kicker here. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. They get through and it's blocked. Defense has it.
Yeah, and how about this defense? They've been struggling all day long. You're in a huge deficit, and you finally come up and make a play, block a kick. Maybe this creates some momentum now for your offense, and maybe they can go bail you out and make this a ball game.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's Anderson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. He's piled up 97 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Going deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And the Broncos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he loses the football on the return. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Motion from the back. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using his legs and skates. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying the left side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.